there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. Crying Alleyne's out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe when you're home, be safe in the street. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fender. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like man knew that there's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. Crying Alleyne's out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe when you're home, be safe in the street. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fender. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like man knew that there's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. Crying Alleyne's out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe when you're home, be safe in the street. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fender. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like man knew that there's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. Crying Alleyne's out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe when you're home, be safe in the street. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fender. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like man knew that there's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. Crying Alleyne's out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe when you're home, be safe in the street. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fender. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like man knew that there's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. Crying Alleyne's out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe when you're home, be safe in the street. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fender. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like man knew that there's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. Crying Alleyne's out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe when you're home, be safe in the street. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fender. Still crime, much game and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like man knew that there's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down, we gonna hunt you down. Yo, there's a jungle out, there's a jungle out, crying out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down, we gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Got crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe when you're home, be safe in the street. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fender. Still crime much game and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like man knew that there's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down, we gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Got crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe when you're home, be safe in the street. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fender. Still crime much game and give TNT confidence. I had a dream is on. We gonna hunt you down, we gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Got crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe when you're home, be safe in the street. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fender. Still crime much game and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like man knew that.
Hi, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Ian Alleyne. This is Crime Watch, and we're back top of the evening to you. All those of you who are locked online, a special good evening to you. All those of you who are looking at me from all over the world, a special good evening to you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, today, I'll tell you something. And I really, I love everybody who advertised with me. Now, all those of you who are looking at me from all over the world, all of the islands, wherever in the world that you are, Malaysia, wherever, a special good evening to you. But nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, we have, as a result of all the house break-ins and whatnot, and the home invasions and so, remember I told you, I had mentioned to you about a company that does the electric fence, the real stuff. Now, this company, they did some work for me, and I was really impressed. They have done embassies across Trinidad and Tobago. They have done work all up the islands. And I'm just doing a teaser for them right now, just to make sure, because some of you have been asking me about it. So I got permission from the company just to put up like a fast ad, just for now, but you make sure and call them, because you see this kind of barbed wire stuff that you have around their house. I realize that the criminals and them, what they're doing now, they're using a mat. They're using a mat and pressing, throwing it on top of the wire and climbing over. Yeah, but how they can't beat that, let me tell you how they can't beat that. That has an alarm. The electric fence has an alarm, and the how tight that wire is on the electric fence. If you should cut that with a pliers, that will swing back like that. Yeah, that, and it have their backup batteries and whatnot. And they did some work for me. In fact, they're doing. Well, I don't tell people my business, but that have nothing to do with my show or anything. And I'm really impressed. When I tell you I'm impressed because I said, let me try. I heard about them, and I said, come to my place and put that fence around my house, and at one of my homes and that I stay. And wow, it is amazing. And only to find out that they have done embassies. And so you better take that number today. We're going to give them an extra pull today, and take that number and call them immediately. Take the cell number. Let those who post it up right now. No more home invasion. Nobody jumping your fence again with that electric fence. And it is affordable. I don't want to call no price on the TV, but nevertheless, it is affordable. You can call them and find out. They say how much they charge. I just put in a little, because I want you to get it. maybe an arrangement with a lot. Say, well, I have a lot of land. Or we could start with a lot of land. That's all you're talking about. I want to have a lot of land. You know, and you do, and maybe they will do a site visit and whatnot, but a real professional. When I tell you professional, real professional. Okay, so just wanted you to know that. A man was killed in a drive-by. A final report of the Commission of Enquiry in Paria diving tragedy that left 4 divers dead on Friday, the 25th of February 2022, was delivered to President Christine Kangaloo on Thursday. The report will be forwarded to the Cabinet, which will determine whether or not the findings would be made public. Following the incident, Christopher Boodram was the lone survivor, with Kazim Ali Jr., Rishi Nagessar, Youssef Henry, and Fyzal Kurban died when they were sucked into an underwater pipeline owned by Paria. I remember we were there outside the building. That was in 2020. It was 2022. Felt longer than that. That's last year.
Informed what is the method that they will be using
were
to
talking and
rescue the
whatnot.
comrades at sea.
Right, but nevertheless, you know, $15 million was spent on that inquiry. $15 million. So, and let me tell you something. That's why I tell you, in this 2x4 blinking place, anything could get away, you know. And imagine 50 million was spent, and they are considering if to make the final report public. You really think these people right in their head? Because let me tell you something, even the chairman, Jerome Lynch, King's Counsel, he went on to say, in fact, I was listening to him last night, and these are the divers here, and these are the divers, and he was saying, but he can't understand why I have to forward this finding, why I have to forward this to the president, then it have to go to cabinet for the government to cover up who was wrong and this. But then to hell it was a waste of money. Up to me, I would have just, in fact, to avoid all this spending for damages and whatnot, give it to the deceased, give the money to the deceased and done the whole thing, but it was a waste. It's a way because all this other thing, and even the chairman said that. The chairman of the inquiry said that. Jerome Lynch, King's Counsel, said, I don't understand. He said he found it. He said, but all this money spent, but so much has been done, but why cover the information? And you see, but he does not know. Maybe he's a customer that practice outside in the world here. But Mr. Lynch, sir, with all due respect, this is racket nation. Racket nation. This is the cover-up nation. Why do you think that we are in this mess today? Because of racket. Because of people who like racket. 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 Yeah. People who like racket. This is racket society. So, I know you're shocked. You're shocked because you're a very distinguished man. But nevertheless, Mr. Lynch, sir, welcome to Racket Nation. Welcome to Racket Nation. Ladies and gentlemen, now I kind of put the clips together, but this is the worst, yeah? This is the worst, but let me tell you something. Chairman Jerome Lynch, King's Counsel, went on to say that the Commission of Enquiry came about as a result of the public pressure, and although he could not divulge any details of the report to the public, one thing that was certain is that the death of the man was no act of God. It was an unlucky accident. You understand? He says, so you can't blame an act of God. It was just an accident. Unlucky accident. He said, that's one thing I can say. One thing I can say. But look at money here, 15 million. Let's go to clip one. I kind of cut it up for you today. Go ahead. Clip one.
how this Commission of Inquiry came about. It was unequivocally as a result of public pressure, the desire for you, the public, to have a real attempt at truth, to find out what happened, why it happened, why was so little done to rescue them, and how we can stop this ever happening again. I can say that from correspondence received from all over the world, people are awaiting the outcome of this inquiry. From a human perspective, this inquiry deals with the death of 4 men, the extraordinary escape of 1 man, and the long-term effects on their families. From a commercial diving perspective, the inquiry deals with health and safety and measures for the future. From a business perspective, what went wrong, why, and what needs fixing. Let's be clear, this was no act of God or mere unlucky accident. Leave aside blame for a moment. It is imperative that we all ensure that this never happens again, here or anywhere else.
Yeah. So we're going again. He also said it was a public inquiry using public money. So he believed that there is no greater driver to make the document available to the public, while adding that no one wants to see the report gathered dust on a shelf in the government office. How many things, ladies and gentlemen, that you see, Mr. Lynch, sir, it is a culture. It is a culture here. We like to put everything under the carpet. We like to put. You ever seen anybody get locked up? Children die at hospital, and they say the investigators and nobody, medical negligence. Nothing ever comes out. They just cover up. Cover up all this money that was spent for COVID, billions and billions of dollars, and yet you have to beg like dog for a grant. You work in a little bar. You work in selling a little roti shop. You work in a little parlor. You cleaning the place. They want all kind of document, all this photocopy thing, all this, all that. By the time you finish, you spend more than $800 to gather information. Take taxi, make phone call, buy phone card. But when election time come, they know all who living in the house and how to find them. What I had, my recommendation with respect to the grant, what I said, use the template similar to that of a general election. You have all the data with respect to persons who have to vote and who vote in, and which part they live in, and which polling station they have to go to. Make the checks available to these people just like that. And nobody can change it. Nobody. Just give them the check, send the check for them, however you do it. It's like pensioners getting a check, send the check for them. In each area, send the check for them. Give them the little grant for COVID, but we never did that. People had to beg, steal, and borrow. But every parliamentarian in this country got their money. Every school teacher got their money. Everybody got their money. Every day, every government worker during COVID got their money. Every government worker. You don't know, right? Every government worker. Everybody. People who work in Ministry of Agriculture, people who use in WACA, people who sweeping, people, I mean, no offense, but I'm just telling you that everybody got their money. So there are people who could have stayed home normal and relaxed. They got their salaries. But but there are people who are not government workers, had nothing when the business closed and we send them everybody here. But that was it. Then you come and you take me up and tell me I have COVID, and for 20-something days I lock up in Cora. What's that? And shame on the Prime Minister to come and say this one went to our studio, he went to Miami. I will ask the Honorable Prime Minister today, did I ever have COVID? No, I never had no COVID. Anybody around in my office had COVID? No, nobody was ever. They test everybody up, down, everywhere. They test everybody. Nobody had COVID. Nobody in the bank had COVID. Yet the government instructed the bank officials to lock down the bank in Chagonas. That is what they did, because they did it to FCB. Because that's a government bank, you know. They did it to them and said, close down the bank. Ian Alleyne was there. Send them everybody. And did anybody get COVID in my presence? No. Did anybody get COVID when I went to Grand Bazaar so just think how treacherous they are when they call and said, I have COVID. And I am positive, and I am that. So what I tell him, I say I'm like a battery. 1 minute I'm negative, 1 minute I'm positive. But I'm just showing you the extent they go, that they will go. They don't care about the public and how you feel and whatnot. So this man this is a very distinguished man. He's a King's Counsel. He's a very distinguished man. And he's saying, but I find it strange. I find it strange. What bacchanal is this? All this money spent on the public, and the public can't get to find out. Mr. Gentleman, you know how much thing went on in this country and we don't know? Minister gets shoot, the minister get the minister of national security was gone down. Yeah, minister of years ago. Nothing came out of that. The Scott drug report or whatever, nothing. The Mona's Island, all kind of thing, and it'll go on. Money in plywood, all kind of thing, USA, all kind of racketing, container with cocaine by this business, by the port, all kind of thing. Anything come out? No, it is the land of cover-up, and it is the land of racket. It is the land of nepotism. When you reach a level, and whether you might be a MP or a senator for government or whatever, the first thing to do is to make sure your family get a house and a contract. That's the order of the day. When I get somebody to fix a road, I have to make sure we do we thing. That is the order of the day. That is the culture, whether who come, whether who go. But that have to stop. Let the wealth up there trickle down to the people of Trinidad and Tobago. And that is what they're not doing. So when this man started reading this inquiry here, he found it very strange. He said, well, wait now, this is a bacchanal. I smell a rat. Go ahead and clip 2 for me that I cut off. Where's my audio person?
At liberty to disclose this report to anyone other than the President.
Start it over.
And it's not really. We are not at liberty to disclose this report to anyone other than the President. And it's not really for me to argue otherwise. However, this is a public inquiry using public money, involving fatalities. There can be no greater driver to make this document available to the public than those facts. I am convinced that no one wants to see this report gather dust on some dusty shelf in a government office somewhere. It has to see the light of day, and I'm confident that it will.
You hear the man? Yeah, what he said? Just imagine that. At the final virtual hearing of the Commission of Enquiry, Chairman Jerome Lynch, King's Counsel, read that the 16-month Commission of Enquiry, somebody just asked, how I know that? How do you know I know that? How do you know I know that? How do you know I know that? At the final virtual hearing of the Commission of Enquiry, Chairman Jerome Lynch, King's Counsel, revealed that the 16-month commission cost taxpayers an approximately $15.5 million. And yet we have not started to even consider if the state should pay for damages, the loss of the lives of these people and whatnot. In fact, Attorney General Ramdeen had mentioned to me how the court will pay costs. Like, you just can't say 10 million for this one and 5 million, you know. He was explaining it to me, and I will call him, and because it's something very interesting. Sometimes you hear cases that people die in accidents, and they say, well, them going to get big money. No, there's a ceiling. And from there, you will, you know, like, let's say you have 8 more years to work, so they will check that 8 years, they will check whatever overtime you were entitled to on holidays and whatnot, put it together, and that's what you get. They just don't get X amount of big money. People might say, that big money. But that was an interesting thing, very interesting discussion I had with Attorney General Ramdeen, and that, how the court pays for damages and with respect to loss of life. And I'm going to try to get him on the phone. I'm going to take a fast break. This break is brought to you. And also you're going to see the Interliving Limited offers residential and commercial security system through high security fencing. So on this break here, it's going to be on all the breaks. Our systems have been proven to effectively detect and deny attempts to gain unauthorized access by intruders with over 15 years experience. In fact, they have 2 numbers here. 2 numbers, ladies and gentlemen. They have a website also. But call the numbers now and try to get them to come by you before Christmas. Now, why I'm doing this is that, and why I can publicly endorse this company, is that this company, they did work for me, and I was impressed. No free thing, eh? So let me tell you that one time. Yeah. I don't take nothing from my advertisers for free. And they all know that. So I don't ride on my popularity. But nevertheless, get your pen and paper and call Interliving, because partner, that security fence, go to all, I can't tell you, I'm not supposed to tell you the names of the embassies and whatnot. But watch me, it worth it. If I tell you it worth it, it worth it. It worth it. I mean, we might have that and maybe armed guards and whatnot. Okay, no problem. But nevertheless, the fence, amazing. Some of the companies, in fact, I was chatting with the owner of the company today. He and I had lunch. And wow, unbelievable, very impressive. Okay? And speaking about business, I want to say a special hello to my good friend. I want to say hello to my good friend, Frankie. Frankie, what's happening, man? Frankie from Fair and Square. Yeah, Frankie from Fair and Square. And remember, he's doing well. As they say, Frankie, we're giving you the key to the city. And that's all I can tell you. The key to the city belongs to you, Frankie. My good. It is a personal joke. It is a personal joke. It's just a joke. But I'm giving you the key to the city, Frankie from Fair and Square. Let's take a fast break.
Sparkle and shine this holiday season with the Jewelry Empire Limited. Give the gift of gold jewelry, certified diamonds, brand name watches, or silver jewelry. Visit us at South Park, San Fernando, and Grand Bazaar. Give us a call or follow us on Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram. Merry Christmas!
Suku's Limited is a distributor, wholesaler, and retailer of a wide selection of wines, liqueurs, spirits, and non-alcoholic beverages. This Christmas, take advantage of our fantastic prizes in tequila rose, gin, cream liqueur in delicious flavors, 360 vodka, wines, and a wide assortment of beers. We also carry grocery and gift items, bar accessories, and more. Visit us in store at number 70 Queen Street, Marabella, from Monday to Saturday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., Sundays, 8 a.m. to 12 noon, the 17th, 2 p.m., and the Christmas Eve till 7 p.m. Check out our Facebook and Instagram pages, send us an email, call or WhatsApp at 298-9989.
Go live with Ian Allen and let the world take notice of your business. Be seen by millions on all our platforms: Facebook, YouTube, our iOS and Android applications, and website ianallen.org. Our network showcases you to viewers locally, regionally, and internationally. You'll be seen by millions. In 2023 so far, we've already crossed millions and counting. Our iOS and Android downloads have surpassed the 100,000s. Since 2016 to present, over 47 million people have viewed our videos. That is proof of our reach worldwide. No other network can outdo our proven performance. No one can beat us. Your live will stay on all our platforms indefinitely. You'll even own the rights to the production. Let Ian Allen transform your business and take it to a place you never thought possible. Call us today to book your spot. The millions are waiting.
Thinking of giving your home that modern finish? Then visit ABC Bar Doors and Windows. We are the largest supplier of hardwood finishing goods. Get kitchen and pool tiles, faucets, doors, windows, sinks, and so much more. Come in or give us a call. ABC Bar Doors and Windows, always a better choice.
Mata Imports Limited, the #1 pickup shop for the best quality, price, and service. Check out their showroom at number 750 Paria Road, Lower Barrowport, for a wide variety of 4x4, SUV, and car accessories. You name it, they have it. Mata Imports has all the latest items in the market. The 4x4 bosses always taking you to the next level in the automotive industry. So contact them today at 654-5234 or 360-8773 for further information.
At RPM Express Couriers, we make your online shopping experience easy. Sign up with us and get your free account with no monthly or annual fees. You can pay online using our customer app or website. Don't have a credit card? No problem. We can make the purchase for you via our shopping assistance program. Download our app and track your package. Free nationwide delivery, office or curbside pickup. Call us at 224-4776, visit our website or send us an email for more info. RPM Express Couriers, the company that goes above and beyond.
From floors to counters to ceilings, your one-stop shop can only be International Tiles, Carpets and Rugs Limited. Get gypsum PVC ceiling tiles $9.95, porcelain wood plank tiles $19.95, granite prefab counters $1,295, commercial roll carpet $48, cushion padded vinyl flooring $69, quartz prefab counters $1,795, doormats $25. Conveniently located in San Juan, Charleville and San Fernando, and now open on Sundays. Get in on these absolutely unbelievable prices now at International Tiles, Carpets and Rugs Limited.
With the brand new Passage One card, earning points is as easy as shopping at any Passage Food King supermarket, Bright Ideas and Crave. And let me show you how easy it is to redeem points. You can redeem your points when you shop for new curtains, household items, decor, flowers, and seasonal items at Bright Ideas. You can enjoy discounts at our loyalty partners. Our Family Medicine Pharmacy with 10% off every $100 spent. Ocumed Health, Safety and Wellness for discounts up to 10% on your doctor's visit. 11th Avenue Doctor's Office for 10% off your first visit. Dr. Rampol's Family Practice for 10% off your visit. Plus, Guardian Life of the Caribbean for 5% off for new customers.
Enjoy an incredible 30% off your entire purchase with Sasha Cosmetics. Our Black Tie event is a celebration of glamour and savings. Starting November 24th at all Sasha Image Centers. Visit us in store at any of our 15 locations or shop online. Don't miss out because you deserve it.
All your Total Tools products are now available at One Stop. Total Tools One Stop Tool Station is an authorized distributor and the only registered store in TNT in the entire Caribbean. Get the best prices on pressure washers, drills, water pumps, and so much more at our fully air-conditioned store. Find us at number 797 to 799 Paria Road, Lower Barrack Court. Open Monday to Friday from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. and Saturday 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. or contact us at 3672 or 654-5996.
Introducing Berberine Plus by Aja Nutrition. 2 doses a day keeps the blood sugar at bay, cholesterol levels in check, and your immune system strong. Made with ancient Ayurvedic ingredients, berberine, bitter melon, and banana leaf, Berberine Plus is clinically proven to improve glucose metabolism, enhance insulin sensitivity, and slows glucose absorption in the gut. Berberine Plus, providing a natural path to a healthier you. Pick up a bottle today at Pennywise and all leading pharmacies nationwide.
This Christmas, it's Christmas on wheels with Brandtech Limited. Buy 3 tires and get 1 free on selected sizes. Contact us at 609 Tire. Merry Christmas from the Brandtech family.
It's a season of enchantment with Bright Ideas' massive magical Christmas sale. Get 50% off selected Christmas decor, 30% off household items, carpets and linens, 25 to 50% off selected flowers, 25 to 30% off selected kitchenware, 10 to 30% off ornaments, 50% off paintings, 75% off chandeliers, massive savings on Christmas lights, plus low prices on new arrivals, and plenty more massive magical deals and specials in store. Bright Ideas' massive magical Christmas sale, located at Point Fortin, Rio Claro, Princess Sound, Gulf City, Curep, Marabella, and coming soon to Laramane. Bright Ideas, bringing happiness home.
Oh, what fun it is to win SMS Persad. They have everything plus over 300,000 in prizes. Wow! Start your Christmas shopping, and win vouchers for groceries. TV win one of these. Mixers from kitchen, living room makeover.
win one of 200 vouchers for $500 in free groceries, one of 12 55-inch televisions, one of 12 KitchenAid mixers, or a living room makeover valued at $50,000. There's over $300,000 in prizes to be won. Shop at any of our 4 locations and win big this Christmas. SNS Passat Supermarket, loyal to local.
You're 2660, right? Right, so ladies and gentlemen, so we continue. Remember, you call Interliving, tell them that how Ian Allen give you this number. You can call them on the cell now or the office or whatever, or the office number, whatever, and find out what's going on and you will see this electric fence. Also, ladies and gentlemen, we made mention at the final virtual hearing, the Commission of Enquiry Chairman, Mr. Ramney is in a meeting. Jerome Lynch, King's Counsel, reviewed that the 16-month commission cost of taxpayers at approximately 15.5. Go with that.
About the costs and that any public inquiry incurs, it's never going to be cheap, is it? The breakdown is contained in our report and will be available once the report is made public. The overall costs, which are not quite finalised yet, but we think it's pretty close, is about 15.5 million. Before there is too great an intake of breath, let me put that in some perspective. There have been a number of inquiries in this jurisdiction over recent years, certainly going back over perhaps the last 10 or 15 years. The Clico inquiry spent 500 million. The Udicott inquiry cost 46 million. The coup inquiry cost 31 million. The Las Ultras inquiry cost 24 million. The ongoing highway inquiry, which has yet to even start, has already incurred a cost of 11 million. We have concluded this inquiry over a relatively short time, not as short as I had wanted, but a relatively short time. And we have done so within what we regard as a not unreasonable benefit of 15.5 or so million.
Wow, unbelievable, yeah? Unbelievable. You see how much, he was just telling you how much other inquiries cost in this country, in this tour. And anybody face a jail? Anybody? No. Nobody have faced a jail. So it's a next avenue to waste the taxpayers' money. Just another way to siphon taxpayers and pay lawyers and whatnot. But what the government didn't realize that this man here, ladies and gentlemen, the chairman of the inquiry, Jerome Lynch, King's Counsel, he's not no fly-by-night fella. He not coming to take no chain up from no government, because from day one, when they started and they set up the office, he come and tell them, but wait, now, it ain't no printer, it ain't no paper. What kind of stupidness is this? Remember that? We have that clip? Do I hear you remember that? Yeah, and when he said that it have no paper, it have this, it don't have that, it have absolutely nothing. Yeah, get it from me when he said that we want to start and we do have a staff and whatnot, because they thought that they could have, they like to put people in position, just mama guy, just for window dressing. I know, but that didn't work. And if this man is saying no, he just hoping that this report don't go in some government office. Why so much money spent on the public can't know? Why? Because what will happen, ladies and gentlemen, because they have their friends and persons who have no experience in certain positions, and whatever, and so if you get a fine out that these people will have to be sent home and blah blah blah, so nothing going to come out of that. Nothing is going to come out of that. You will see they're going to run down that to the wire. They're going to run that to the wire. They're going to run that to the wire. You, the public, will never know. Give the public it now. Why don't you throw it out in the public domain? What it have to hide? What it have to hide? What you have to hide? If you are cooking his son, it's like somebody telling you, here what's going on now. Here what's going on. I don't want you know how much money I have in my bank account. But what you have to hide, show your source of funds. I can show my source of funds, I can tell that every single day I can show my source of funds. And that is why I could stand proudly and say, I'm not in a racket, I show my source of funds. Everything I have, I could show my source of funds. They could go through my account with a fine-tooth comb and they will realize, but wait now, I thought Ian Alleyne had more money than that. Yeah? Because I'm not in a racket. I am not in a racket. Ladies and gentlemen, the chairman of the commission also stated that to date, no one has helped the families of the 4 divers killed at Paria Fuel Trading Company in Pointe-à-Pierre operations of the surviving diver, Christopher Boodram, with any financial compensation. Expressing his concern for the relatives of the deceased men, he said as a matter of human decency, voluntary payment should be made to the families to assist them with their loss. Go ahead.
For all the money that has been expended on the process so far, much more is almost certain to be spent before the families will see a single dime or dollar in compensation for them of any kind. We feel compelled to observe that the victims of this tragedy have very little, if any, help in dealing with the loss, both mentally and financially. We cannot help but think this is something that should have been addressed, if not by the companies involved, then possibly by government. It would have been an act of kindness and human decency to have made some kind of ex gratia payment without accepting any liability at all, and given to them when they need it most. But this, as you will appreciate, is out with our remit. I said on behalf of Mr. Wilson and myself, because we're human.
Right, so ladies and gentlemen, you understand this thing now? This all is diver thing, and that was really something else, you know. This one went on TV, this one went and said that before it was no longer a rescue mission, it was a recovery mission, to recover the bodies and them, all kind of thing. You heard when the divers were alive, how long they were alive for. We showed it all on this show. You can go back to somebody and type it up on YouTube or Facebook, and you will see some of my shows where I show documents and everything, all supporting evidence with respect to the investigation and so. But nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, it's very interesting. Look at taxpayers' money on the coup. Anybody, everybody, just life went on. How many people died in the coup? Charlene, could you pull back that for me, that part where he spoke about for the different companies? If you could pull back, that'll be clip 3. Pull it back for me and listen. Very interesting. Yeah.
About the costs and that any public inquiry incurs, it's never going to be cheap, is it? The breakdown is contained in our report and will be available once the report is made public. The overall costs, which are not quite finalised yet, but we think it's pretty close, is about 15.5 million. Before there is too great an intake of breath, let me put that in some perspective. There have been a number of inquiries in this jurisdiction over recent years, certainly going back over perhaps the last 10 or 15 years. The Clico inquiry spent 500 million. The Udicot inquiry cost 46 million. The coup inquiry cost 31 million. The Las Ultras inquiry cost 24 million. The ongoing highway inquiry, which has yet to even start, has already incurred a cost of 11 million. We have concluded this inquiry over a relatively short time, not as short as I had wanted, but a relatively short time. And we have done so within what we regard as a not unreasonable benefit of 15.5 or so million.
You see, I'll tell you something. People like him, that is the caliber of people that we need in public office. No nonsense. Who is not here to milk the economy and fix themselves. Straightforward people. That I admire that man. I hold him in very high esteem. Very, very high esteem. Very honorable man. I respect people like that. Like him. I respect him. come out and speak, come out and say, why we hiding? What that had to do with the president? Right? What that had to go to cabinet? To fix what? To make sure persons at this refinery, what's the name of the refinery again? Where the fellas died, the guys died, Paria, that might be friends with government officials and who just get a job and have no experience. You will get to know the salary, you will get to know the position, you will get to find out in the public and say, well, wait, now you're not qualified, you're not qualified, you're not qualified. But who needs qualification? You bring a man fixing phone to manage the airline in Trinidad and Tobago from a phone company. What he knows about managing, what he knows about airlines and the logistics and the operations of how an airline really works. What could the Minister of Health do, who's a pharmacist? How we understand the operations of the hospital and surgeries and how it works for the doctors and the nurses. That is why we're in problems today. Now, there's no way to discredit the Minister of Health, but we don't have people who are qualified for these things. When you put in a Minister of Finance, look, the last minister, the Minister of Finance, was the guy from the chairman of First Citizen Bank, the former chairman, Larry Awai. These are people who understand the economy. Why we are in this problem with Forex? Colin Wood is a contractor. He can build stadiums, he can do buildings. That is his job. And no matter how much technocrats and people might surround you, you have to understand your portfolio. What is your bite? What are you good at? What is your forte? Just wanted to let you know. We're going to take a fast break. When we come back, we'll continue.
Come and enjoy extra fruits, plenty for 20 specials this Christmas season. Gala apples, 10 for $20. Mineable hash browns, 10 pack, $20. Swiss macaroni, 4 packs for $20. Caribbean flavors white vinegar, 1 liter bottle, 5 for $20. Happy brown sugar, 2 packs for $20. Golden brand margarine, 3 for $20. Biscuit creme cookie rolls, 5 packs for $20. And so much more. Plus, Extra Foods is now open in Aranguez. Enjoy plenty giveaways, samplings, and many plenty for 20 specials. Extra Foods, always extra for less.
Now this is Radical Trading, you know that? And them have everything to cover anything. Radical Trading have the best fabric designs for your upholstery needs, yeah? So furniture, car, boat, tent, even material for school bags.
This will look really nice on my couch, boy.
They even making pillow too.
Sprang.
Oui?
Oh shucks, I forget my money.
Serious?
They could pay for it for me.
Me and my big mouth boy, I wonder if Radical get thing to cover mouth yet.
Radical Trading, 4 locations nationwide.
Come and enjoy extra fruits, plenty for 20 specials this Christmas season. Gala apples, 10 for $20. Mineable hash browns, 10 pack, $20. Swiss macaroni, 4 packs for $20. Caribbean flavors white vinegar, 1 liter bottle, 5 for $20. Happy brown sugar, 2 packs for $20. Golden brand margarine, 3 for $20. Biscuit creme cookie rolls, 5 packs for $20. And so much more. Plus, Extra Foods is now open in Aranguez. Enjoy plenty giveaways, samplings, and many plenty for 20 specials. Extra Foods, always extra for less.
From floors to counters to ceilings, your one-stop shop can only be International Tiles, Carpets and Rugs Limited. Get gypsum PVC ceiling tiles $9.95, porcelain wood plank tiles $19.95, granite prefab counters $1,295, commercial roll carpet $48, cushion padded vinyl flooring $69, quartz prefab counters $1,795, doormats $25. Conveniently located in San Juan, Charleville and San Fernando, and now open on Sundays. Get in on these absolutely unbelievable prices now at International National Tiles, Carpets and Rugs Limited.
Is your business or company not making money? That's because no one knows about you. Advertise on Crime Watch, the #1 show, and watch your business transform. Call us at 294-4081, 225-4327 or 225-3250.
The Mid-Center Mall Christmas Flea Market from the 1st to the 31st of December. Over 400 merchants, toys, gift items, home decor, perfumes, t-shirt printing, and so much more. Daily live entertainment, fascinating snow show. Take pictures with Santa and check out their Facebook page for more information. The Mid-Center Mall Christmas Flea Market from the 1st to the 31st of December. Opening daily from 10 a.m.
Farm India Expo, opposite Medford Gas Station, Shogunus, will now be closing on December 10th. Enjoy up to 50% of all items. Everything must go. Complete family shopping, multi-cuisine food court, your one-stop shop. It's all coming to an end. Farm India Expo, closing on December 10th from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m., including weekends.
Thank you, friends and avid viewers, as you continue to support Crime Watch via our PayPal and FCB account. Support Crime Watch with a minimum donation of $5 from anywhere in the world. Donate via our PayPal 1ian.allen@gmail.com or wire transfer to FCB account 1898739 with the SWIFT code. Be a part of the movement.
Janice, what's your secret? Your place always so clean and organized.
Well, Gil, I've got a secret. It's Sir.
Sir? Seriously? You have a man coming to clean?
No, girl. Sir's an amazing new line of cleaning products. I'm talking about kitchen sprays, bathroom scrubs, even laundry detergent. They've got the whole house covered.
So your secret weapon is Sir?
You bet. Sir cleaning products are a game changer. Not only do they smell amazing, they're effective and affordable. And this Sir definitely wouldn't judge your mess.
Introducing the Sir Collection, a wide range of affordable cleaning essentials for every corner of your home. Discover the secret to a clean home. Available at all leading supermarkets nationwide.
Are you embarrassed by excessive hair loss, itchy flaky scalp, receding hairline, teenage and adult cystic acne, open pores, old scar marks, puffy dark eye circles, age spots, black lips, psoriasis, eczema or dermatitis? Do you want to get rid of deep lines and wrinkles, stretch marks, cellulite and discoloration around the neck, arms and between the legs? For a professional consultation and microscopic analysis with Miss Bagan, who has over 30 years of experience, call 673-7418 now.
Right, so ladies and gentlemen, we are back. And just to let you know, those of you who are considering doing a live show and whatnot, we have done so much. And, you know, and what I'm asking you, change some of the shots from the live, the clip that you all have doing where we go live, give other people a play and, you know. All right, so make an ad with other clips from the live for this month. We have done so much. Yes, with all the little clips, yeah. So change that, get that ready for me tomorrow. Remember, we're looking for cameramen, graphic artists, those who can do videos and After Effects and what's that? And what's that again? Premiere Pro. I don't know every time I forget that. And all right, so make sure and book your live because as of tomorrow, that's it. It's running. And in fact, today I kind of put off everything. I had so much things to see about. I have doctor's appointment, all kind of things for this month, and I had to push it for January, you know. And you know, there's an inquiry. I have the relative of. Now listen to me. Let me give you the story. The body of a 27-year-old man, identified as Mark Ramrup, who collapsed and died at a lotto booth along Eastern Main Road in Tacarigua on Wednesday, the 22nd of November, reported decomposed while at Grace Funeral Home. Remember we saw police and we saw, you remember this clip? Right. So when he died, now the body is decomposed there. It is decomposed. The family now have to come to a closed casket funeral as the body is decomposed beyond recognition. An autopsy also revealed He died from blunt force trauma to the head. However, police ruled out foul play as he may have fell and struck his head. I have a relative on the phone. Good. Try calling her back, but this. Hello? Hi, good night, ma'am.
Good night.
First of all, accept my sympathy. I know you are a relative of the deceased. What exactly went on? Tell me. I know he was found at this lotto machine here dead on the 22nd of November. Tell me, I mean, the circumstances, what you know. Tell me.
Okay, so we saw the post on the Facebook last week that it had a body of a missing man, but we have not seen him for a while, right? And with the clothes and the description of the body, we realized that it was Mark Ramroop, right? On proceeding to go to the station, we tried to identify the body, and it was him. It was positively identified to be Mark Ramroop. We saw him on a photo from a police officer's phone, right? And I was told that it had to go to Grace Funeral Home. I was told his body needed to go to Grace Funeral Home before we could have taken him to any funeral home of our choice, because he was as a John Doe, right? I said to the guy that we had a funeral home in mind and we wanted the proper procedure. He went on to tell us that until the autopsy is done, we cannot claim the body. However, they did not want to give us the proper dates and, usual runaround. When we saw the body on the phone, he was looking very normal. He was looking as though he was just asleep, but with vomit and blood on the side of his face. And, well, how to put it? After seeing him in forensics, he was black. It was black in a bad state of decomposition. Yeah, he was unrecognizable. We are told that we have to do a closed casket funeral.
What madness is this, boy?
Yeah, it is a closed casket funeral for tomorrow. You saw how his body is that badly off.
But when the police pick up the body was perfect.
It was no, he was normal.
He was normal. The body was, you could have identified him.
Yes, and they took him up at least about 9 o'clock, I think, on Wednesday morning. But we did not know that it was him until Saturday.
So
Saturday night.
He just fell, he collapsed outside the lotto machine.
He didn't collapse. His foot was damaged before somebody did literally beat him, like he was attacked before. Okay. He was not in a state that he could have run from anyone or walk any distances, and the way he was placed and lie down there, it was not really looking as though he just fell. The autopsy confirmed blunt force trauma to the head, and his body was beaten about, so he was literally beaten to death.
Oh, okay, right, allegedly, yeah.
Yeah, well, they're saying allegedly, yeah.
Right, so, it is so sad, now that so nobody was held, they pick up the body. This is a really, lady, if there's anything I can do for you, anybody who has information, they can come forward, please. But this is very sad, knowing that the body was picked up normal, yeah. Normally they were able to identify him. It wasn't decomposed. He was picked up on the 22nd of November. Today, ladies and gentlemen, well, today you went to forensic?
Actually, today we have him at the funeral home. We just came from viewing his body for the final rites tomorrow.
And the body is decomposed, yeah?
Yes, we have to. This would have been the last time we would have been able to see him. Nobody else could see him.
Just imagine, and this is what people go through. This is what people go through.
It does not even look like the Mark Ramrup with that we know.
Wow.
He is unrecognizable.
Anybody who has information about this incident, ma'am? Thank you again. Anybody who has... And the lotto booth saying they have no CCTV, there are no cameras, nothing. What he was doing...
No, they said they have no footage.
What he was doing by the lotto booth? What he was doing there?
He wasn't even by the lotto booth. We believe that he was placed there because the officers, from what we heard, would have been between somewhere about after 12 midnight on Tuesday night.
Yeah.
So 9 o'clock on Wednesday morning that he would have been found.
Or somebody put him there.
Footage. Yeah, like his body was just placed there.
No, it must have some. It must have some footage.
They're saying they have no footage, no evidence of anything.
No next door, nobody have a camera. So these people running a lotto booth. These people running a lotto booth without a camera on the Eastern Main Road.
The police said they have no footage. They got no footage.
So he was found along a Eastern Main Road in Tacarigua, and it had no camera
they
there.
Said that the camera not working.
Oh, wow.
That is what they claim. The
wow,
camera is not
a lotto booth on the Eastern Main Road. A lotto booth on the Eastern Main Road, and they don't have a camera. Notice it.
Yep.
Well, look how the lotto booth set up itself for robbery now. People go and rob the lotto booth because the cameras are working. That's craziness. Ma'am, thank you again. May God be with you.
Mr. Allen,
yeah.
I would like to ask one thing, because this seems to be going on for a lot of families in Trinidad and Tobago.
Yeah.
We are not the only family I sure would have suffered this situation with a loved one. We need to do something about this funeral home that is damaging our loved ones.
Thank you again.
It is unfair. Thank you.
But that same thing had happened to who again, Charlene? Yeah, the similar incident took place in September 2020 when the 4 Peterkins sibling bodies decomposed at the funeral home for the state before being taken. You remember that? The 4 of them had to get closed casket. The 4, they were all, when they were shot, right, you could have taken them. They went and they were all decomposed after. Just imagine that. Remember when the relative called the show and bust the mark? I'm just showing you what's going on here. Sad, yeah? Sad. We're going to take a fast break, remember. What's up me on 294. Those of you could go to my website, ianallen.org, and send me the information. No username, no password, report the crime. Again, ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow is December the 1st. Ads are coming in. Remember, it's almost 67 million persons have watched our show already. And we're over the millions for this month. And for the year, 22 million people have watched Crime Watch already. 22 million persons have watched Crime Watch. Where's your ad? I'm sure you're going to be happy looking at my show, looking at the most watched show, and you're not seeing your ad. Where's your ad? Where's your ad? So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a fast break. And remember, the 1st of December, we will produce the ad for you, up and running. Book for 3 months. Book for December, January. Do what you have to do. You want to do your life. You want to promote your business. This is where it starts. This is crunch time. So let's take a fast break.
All aboard Christmas on the Sea Cooler Cruise this Saturday, 2nd December. DJ Calvin, DJ Kyle, DJ Brandon, and Tassa Rhythms will be there. Boarding from Anchorage at 7 p.m. Sailing at 8 p.m. For tickets, call 489-6174.
When NASA set out to explore the reaches beyond our world, they needed a material that would hold up to the demands of the unknown. Flexible titanium. Engineered from the same alloy used for missile heat shields, Flexon set the new standard in durable eyewear. Flexible titanium eyewear.
Available at Neo Eyewear, 91D Main Road, Suite 1, Montrose Mall, Chagonas, 672-5052 or 390-319.
Come and enjoy extra foods, plenty for 20 specials this Christmas season. Gala apples 10 for $20. Mineable hash browns 10 pack, $20. Swiss macaroni, 4 packs for $20. Caribbean Flavors white vinegar, 1 liter bottle, 5 for $20. Happy brown sugar, 2 packs for $20. Golden bread margarine, 3 for $20. Biscreme cookie rolls, 5 packs for $20. And so much more. Plus, Extra Foods is now open in Aranguez. Enjoy plenty giveaways, samplings, and many plenty for 20 specials. Extra Foods, always extra for less.
For the first time in Trinidad and Tobago, an event catering to all ages. Welcome to the Reggae Family Festival. Headlining the festival, The Living Legends. Performing an unplugged acoustic set for the first time in TNT. The Royal Son of Ethiopia, Sizzla Kalonji.
To see love amongst my friends, to see that is a friend.
The original fireman, Mr. Yagayo, Anthony B.
Tell them about the good life with the good vibes.
And more. Reggae Family Festival, Sunday, 17th December at the O2 Park Amphitheater from 3 p.m. to 9 p.m. Get your tickets now at Cachet Nationwide and online at Island E-Tickets. Powered by the official media network, the Ian Allen Network.
Oh, what fun it is to win S&S side. They have everything plus over 300,000 in prizes. Wow! Start your Christmas shopping, and win vouchers for groceries. If you win one of these, mixers from kitchen, living room, makeover and more. Win big in every store. S&S Always Christmas shop.
Win one of 200 vouchers for $500 in free groceries, one of 12 55-inch televisions, one of 12 KitchenAid mixers, or a living room makeover valued at $50,000. There's over $300,000 in prizes to be won. Shop at any of our 4 locations and win big this Christmas. S&S Passat Supermarket, loyal to local.
What once was glass is now plastic. You get all the benefits of glass without the drawbacks, and only Gable X packaging will get you there. Plastic application works with all the existing capping methods, so the change is simple and seamless. You get visual clarity without the fragility, as well as less scuffing, scratching, and label tearing. We do PET. PET brings many advantages. You get durability and rigidity. It's more economical, durable, recyclable, and beautiful. Our purpose is to help you profit from what's inside the package, and the outside profits the plants. Get ahead of the competition today. Contact Gable X Packaging Limited.
Oh, what fun it is to win S&S Persad. They have everything plus over 300,000 in prizes. Wow! Start your Christmas shopping, and win vouchers for groceries. If you win one of these, mixers from kitchen, living room, makeover and more. Win big in every store. S&S Persad Christmas shop.
Win one of 200 vouchers for $500 in free groceries, one of 12 55-inch televisions, one of 12 KitchenAid mixers, or a living room makeover valued at $50,000. There's over $300,000 in prizes to be won. Shop at any of our 4 locations and win big this Christmas. S&S Passat Supermarket, loyal to local.
Hey, you know what I need to get? This is serious. Anybody have? It's for the church. We want to buy barbecue pits. Like the half a barrel. You know, long time the half a barrel with the little grill and thing. You know that? Anybody have that? You try it for why? Wait, boy, it's for a fundraiser. I need to buy 2. I need to buy 2. Yeah, we need to buy two of the half a barrels to barbecue. You know, it's cut the barrel and make the stand and put the barrel there and thing. Yeah, I need two barbecue pits like that, where you buy the coals and things. I ain't talking about the big time, the stainless steel barbecue pits. We don't want like that. Just the normal ones. So we could, when they have things for church and fundraisers, and then we could use it. So I said, you know what, we have to buy. I'll have to get to anybody who's making those things. I need it for tomorrow, like ASAP, like really, really fast, because we have to use it on Saturday. And they now contacted me and said we can't find the next one rotten down and all kind of things. So I said, look, I'm going to make an announcement on television. If you're a welder and you have a half a barrel and you can make a stand fast for me and put the piece and so on, do you think the close down so I think, yeah, we're going on. Hurry up, hour 2 for tomorrow. Perfect. Bring it and I'll pay you for it. All right? Send me images if you're accustomed doing that, because here we're going on. We need it. All right? Ladies and gentlemen, you know something with this decomposed thing, right? And this killing and well, this fellow who was found. Ladies and gentlemen, an autopsy conducted on the 67-year-old Sipasat Sukdev. An autopsy conducted on the body of a man who was found dead at his penal home in August revealed that he died due to asphyxia, shock and hemorrhage, polytrauma, manual compression of neck and chest associated with blunt force injury to the head. The deceased has been identified as 67 Sipasat Sukdev of Rampasat Trace, Clark Road. Sukdev, who suffered a stroke, was bound to a chair, was found dead by relatives on. So, ladies and gentlemen, here we're going on. I want to be paying attention to this. Right? There's the first time we're hearing about this. He lived at Rampasat Trace, Clark Road. I heard that his wife no longer lives in the house. Apparently, some relative put her out of the house. Yeah, some relative put her out of the house. But nevertheless, we are calling on homicide. We are calling on the police. How the autopsy states that this man, ladies and gentlemen, but no, go back with the video, because apparently the wife of that man was put out of that house. Somebody told me that recently. She was put out of that house. I know by a relative. We now got the autopsy report stating, ladies and gentlemen, that the 67-year-old revealed that he died to asphyxia, shock and hemorrhage, polytrauma, manual compression of neck and chest associated with blunt force injury to the head. So somebody had to tell me, who is that? What is that? And he was on a wheelchair. So somebody had to tell me, as the old people say, something in the mortar beside the pestle. Something in the mortar beside the pestle. And why the police not looking into it? Is somebody covering up something? Is somebody covering up something? We'll have to get in contact with the person for South, the superintendent, the acting the superintendent for South, Cylindra Singh. Cylindra Singh here, I believe he's the superintendent for South. Yeah, we'll have to get in contact with him. You understand? Because this is a very serious thing. This man was found, the deceased has been identified as 67-year-old Sipasat Sukdev of Rampasat Trace, Clark Road. Sukdev, who suffered a stroke, was bound to a wheelchair, was found dead by relatives on Saturday, 26th of August. But just to let you know, the autopsy report, we had the autopsy report. And what's going on? What is this? The death certificate. This is the death, cause of death. Look at here. Leave it for a second. Take pictures and spread it. Take pictures and spread it. Spread it. Take pictures and spread it. Let everybody know. Read all about it. How did Sipasat Sukdev die? When I realized his wife is no longer at the home. The wife apparently was put out of the home by relatives. Apparently she had a brain stroke or something like that. I had stroke, sorry. And it's really, but she's conscious. She's in a full mental faculties. She knows exactly what is going on. I'm asking to meet with her to tell me what's really going on here. But to the entire village of Rampasat Trace, Clark Road Penal, Sipasat Sukdev, the man who was on the wheelchair, this was the cause of death. This was the cause of death, ladies and gentlemen. You need to be investigated. Asphyxia, shock, and hemorrhage, polytrauma, manual compression of neck, chest associated with blunt force trauma, injury to head. What is that? What are they going to say? He fall from the wheelchair? All that? Nah, man. Or the wheelchair strangle him? The wheelchair strangle him? Tell me. Somebody need to start to talk. Somebody need to start to talk and say what went on with this man. Calling on the relatives in the house, the 2 or 3 relatives in the house, come out and say. Residents come out and say. People next door come out and say. Police come out and say. Why nobody wasn't arrested for this? Why Trinidad and Tobago didn't know about this? Why? Who is covering up this? Who is covering up this? WhatsApp me on 2944081 or go to my website, ianallen.org. That's what I tell you, whatever information you have about crime, drugs, guns, who packing cocaine, who selling gun for Christmas, who packing kilos, who kill, who hiding. I heard that the fellow who was hiding with respect to the boy who was beaten with his spanner. Yeah, they saw him. You know where they saw him? Behind the gas station by the airport. Yeah, you know they have a gas station by the airport? By the quick shop in the back there. Yeah. Yeah. Somebody saw some Stephen. But I know the person said that the person looked like him. Anybody know where we can find this fella? Anybody know? He has been identified as Stephen Boodram. Remember, it is alleged he had beat the man with his spanner at Antonio Manik Chan in front of a bar, and Manik Chan died after, and Stephen has gone into hiding. Anybody know where we can find Stephen? Stephen, where thou? Where thou? The Lord is looking. Where art thou? The Lord is calling you. Where art thou, ladies and gentlemen? Where art thou? You understand? Also, ladies and gentlemen, an investigation has been launched by officers of the Professional Standard Bureau of the TTPS and Police Complaints Authority into the police-involved killing of 33. And I tell all of that? 33-year-old Brandon the Gale, a contractor, was killed after officers alleged that he pointed a firearm at them during the execution of a warrant at his home in the Motel Road, Northeastern Settlement, Sandy Grande. The Gale, the common law wife, who's also a police officer, identified that WPC John was taken into police custody. Remember when I said that, Charlene, you have that clip when I was in the back of the house, speaking with the people? Started over, like when I came out of the house.
This morning? Oh, okay, very interesting. Very
started over a little bit.
Now we cannot put it against the...
Right. Yeah, started when I come out of the house. Right. I walk out of the house.
And they take it, yes. And they take it. When I went to the station this morning, and I asked them
and lock you up and take it and pull on the camera. If you have something to hide.
So PSB is investigating. Go ahead.
For guns and ammunition.
They want to charge her for guns and ammunition. What is your daughter's name?
Janelle John.
Janelle John.
Yeah.
Okay, you have a photograph of her?
Of both of them together.
Yeah, and in a police uniform, you have a photograph.
No, I wouldn't have.
She's on Facebook as well? Okay, go ahead.
She's the only witness in that.
She's the only witness. So they come to say she is gone.
She's the only witness. They might kill me. They might want to kill my daughter and all. I may be some bad direction. They might want to. I went to the station this morning. The officers who come in charge, I asked them to see the person who was in charge. I went to Gandhi station this morning. My daughter going on the station and going for see boyfriend. To see husband.
Police, sir? It's a police.
Yeah, and all over I asked to see my daughter. They say nobody can talk, they say nobody can say she had to call a lawyer.
Guys are interested in
because
you guys were here.
I can understand.
Yeah.
You and police inside it.
Yeah.
Your wife is on a police. She colleague the other
You know, so just to let you know, listen, man, I need to, let the social media people know to repost that and put a new description. Put a new description, ladies and gentlemen, that investigation has been launched by officers of the Professional Standard Bureau of the TTPS. Take shots and get this up on the description. The police involved shooting. This was the entire interview. All right, so get that up for them. For me, please. Also, ladies and gentlemen, police are in search of a 24-year-old man who dropped a firearm and a quantity of ammunition during the protests in Northeastern Settlement, Sandy Grande on Tuesday. Officers of Eastern Division Task Force, Sandy Grande Criminal Investigation Department were on patrol in the area when they responded to a report of a loud explosion. Based on the information received, the officer proceeded west along Jacob Court, Northeastern Settlement, when they observed a man walking along the said roadway. Upon seeing the police officers, the suspect allegedly threw an object and subsequently fled the scene. Officers searched the area and reportedly found a Beretta pistol fitted with a magazine loaded with 4 rounds of 9mm ammunition. An arrest warrant has since been issued for the suspect as the investigation continues. Also, ladies and gentlemen, a pensioner was assaulted and robbed moments after she withdrew money from a bank on Tuesday. Around 12:30, the 17-year-old woman had just arrived at her home at Cairo Lane in Dabadi shortly after withdrawing $20,000 from First Citizen Bank in Arima when she observed a man known to her sitting in a chair in her yard. The man then approached the woman and grabbed her handbag that contained the cash before hitting her and fleeing the scene. The victim notified the police, and a team of officers from Northern Division responded. WPC Fletcher Johnson is continuing. Wow, unbelievable, yeah, unbelievable. Just imagine that. You now take out $20,000. That's what I do. This Christmas, be very careful. Somebody tell me go on marketplace to get the barbecue pits. Next day tell me come for barbecue pit and I get barbecue and all too. Now you're going to try that with me. You're coming with them silly things with me. But I need to get a barbecue pit, my head out. As if you're making a bite from you. Right? 22 Venezuelan nationals were detained by police officers of the Cedros and Erin police station for illegal entry into Trinidad on the 27th of November 2022. Again, 22 Venezuelan nationals were detained by officers of the Cedros and Erin police station for illegal entry into Trinidad and Tobago. During the exercise, the officers went to Erin Beach where they met members of the Trinidad and Tobago Coast Guard and members of Custom and Excise. They handed over the immigrants who were arrested after their vessels were intercepted along the Erin Beach front. Officers were also informed that other immigrants ran into some nearby bushes, and a party of officers, along with members of the Trinidad and Tobago Coast Guard, Custom and Excise, proceeded approximately 400 feet off the Buenos Aires main road where they detained the others. A total of 11 males, 11 females, including 7 minors, were detained and taken to Erin and Cedros police station for safekeeping pending further inquiries for illegal entry. So apparently they have implemented stringent measures with respect to entering Trinidad illegally. So that is good work by the Coast Guard and immigration and whatnot. Also, 5 alleged robbery suspects were arrested moments after robbing a business place in Couva on Wednesday. Around 6 p.m., the 27-year-old general manager of Wings Aluminium and Glass at Point Lisas was in his office when 2 men, one armed with a gun, entered. The suspect then announced a robbery and demanded the victim hand over the keys to the company's safe. Fearful for his life, the businessman complied and the bandits tied his hands, feet before hitting him several times with the gun. Shortly after, another accomplice opened the safe and stole $55,000 as well as a Tagio watch worth $50,000, a custom-designed gold chain worth $100,000. A Naparima Boys College ring worth $4,000 and a cell phone. A warehouse attendant who was unaware of the robbery in progress was walking out of the warehouse when one of the suspects approached and forced him into the same room with the general manager. The bandit also tied his hands and feet and robbed him of his cell phone and wallet with $1,800 before fleeing. The victim managed to untie themselves and walked to the security booth where they found the security guard tied up on the other floor. A report was subsequently made to the police, and PC Joseph, PC Das of the Central Division Task Force Area South proceeded to Rivulet Road, Couva, where they observed a white Nissan Tida matching the description of the vehicle that was involved in recent robbery. The officers then intercepted the vehicle that was occupied by 5 men, 2 locals and 3 Venezuelans along the northbound lane of the Solomon Hocha Highway near the tunnel. A search was subsequently conducted on the vehicle, which resulted in the discovery of 1 pistol with magazine containing 70-year-old ammunition. The 5 suspects, a 25-year-old, 30-year-old from Laventille, 3 Venezuelan, 20, 24, and 25, all from Carib Street, San Fernando, arrested and conveyed to the Couva police station. So you see what's going on? They rob, ladies and gentlemen, the owner of Wings Aluminium and Glass at Point Lisa. So you will be very careful. Also, a man was arrested after he was caught with a magazine and ammunition in Cunupia on Wednesday. Officers of Area North, including Operations Support Staff, Shagona CID and Cunupia CID, along with members of the Trinidad and Tobago Regiment, were conducting an Operation Blue Line exercise, which included periodic stop and search checks. While at the Hassarat Road intersection, Cunupia, the party of officers stopped a black Nissan B13 motor vehicle with 1 occupant. The officer then searched the driver. They found firearm, magazine, and 2 rounds of ammunition on the first person. He was unable to account for the items and was taken to police custody, where he was additionally charged for driving without a valid certificate of insurance, driving without driver's permit, and failing to give fingerprint impression. Also, 3 men were arrested after they were caught with a firearm, a quantity of ammunition, camouflage clothing, and illegal narcotics in Princeton on Tuesday. Between the hours of 7 p.m. to 11 p.m., officers of South Division Task Force conducted an intelligence-led exercise in the Princeton district. During the exercise, several drug blocks in the Princeton area were targeted. Several persons search, which resulted in the arrest of 3 men. Suspects are 39-year-old laborer of Indian Walk Maruga, who was charged by PC Boodram for the offense of wearing a camouflage clothing. 21-year-old laborer of Irie Branch Road, Princeton, who was charged by PC Javers for the offense of possession of firearm and ammunition. 33-year-old laborer of King Street, Princeton, and Punet Avenue, Pinto Road, Arima, was also charged by PC Javers. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right here. That's a kind of funny name, boy. Javers. For the offense of possession of, pronouncing it right here. The exercise was conducted by Senior Subhospitales ASP Philip, Inspector Ram Logan, Sergeant Joseph Mason, and directly supervised by Corporal Pulchan, including officers of Southern Division Task Force. Also, ladies and gentlemen, before we go, a female student was attacked and brutally beaten by approximately 20 students at the Signal Hill Secondary School in Tobago. Cell phone video captured the incident where the student repeatedly kicked and slapped and choked and pushed the girl. One student even climbed on a desk and attempted to kick the victim on the head. Like 20 students beat one person, yes? Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're out of time. WhatsApp me on 294-4081. 294-4081. Let me know what's happening. We are out of time now. And remember, tomorrow is the 1st of December. Get your ads, call the advertising department. I'm leaving the numbers there. WhatsApp me on 294. Tomorrow is space. We could have your ad ready. We could have your ad ready in 1 day and a half. We have more graphic artists here. If you want to do a live, like all the live and promote your business, we have a lot of, we have some time because it starts from tomorrow. Tomorrow is crunch time. This is Ian Alleyne. This is Crime Watch. Have a wonderful night, and I'll be back tomorrow. And God bless our nation. And as you can see, we are fixing it. we are really, really fixing it. It's like, we're doing it. All is not over, yeah? All is not over. So to all the people who have been watching, good night. I'll see you tomorrow.